Hey folks, Amber Broadway here. Great to see you again. I can't believe it's already August when I'm doing this update. I just want to go back and highlight some of the exciting things that we've done the last few weeks. You know, we had our Total Archery Challenge again. They were here for 3 years. That's where people come up and they test out all their great hunting gear. We have these courses on the mountain with 3D targets, and it's a really fun group to work with. We've enjoyed it. And then following that weekend, our first time ever, we hosted the Monster Pro Downhill. That was just amazing. I can't believe the amount of people that came out. Very exciting for Utah and incredibly exciting here at Solitude. Really proud of the team and what we were able to deliver. We're gonna talk to them to see about whether or not we can host them again in the future. And then this past weekend, we just had our annual homeowner celebration and our summer festival. It's always great to have our homeowners back to spend time with us and be here in the mountains, and just a lot of activity over the weekend, and it was truly wonderful. But here we are, it's August, it's Tuesday. I'm sporting my tie-dye. It's tie-dye Tuesdays here at Solitude this summer. And I just want to say a big thank you to everyone for all your patience. This summer has been, we've had a lot of base area construction going on. It's not something that we've had in quite a long time. We've been replacing all of the pavers here in the village. Rocky Mountain Power was working on burying the power lines here. That was a pretty big project, still a few things left. And then up behind me, you might be able to see going up Lower Dynamite all the way up out the Solbright up to the dam. That's been our new snowmaking project. And all of these projects have required us to make some decisions on safe operations. So we have had to shut Sunrise quite a bit this summer because of the construction. We've had to shut several holes on our disc golf as well as the disc golf course. We've had to shut hiking access. And I know that's very challenging. You know, we love to be here in the mountains in the summer, and I know it's been very frustrating to some of you, particularly our locals. I will say, you know, we have done this very strategically. We've done this with cooperation from the Forest Service, because we needed to make decisions to keep people safe. You know, that's really what it came down to. How do we make sure that guests that are accessing, whether they're disc golfing or just hiking, are not going to be, you know, we don't want you in places you shouldn't. And also for the workers, the teams that are out there trying to do this work, we wanted to make sure that they have the ability to focus on that work without distractions. So I do admit it has been challenging, and we've done our best to try to communicate early and often, and I just want to say thank you so much to everyone for their patience. That being said, all the projects are going really well. Another project that's just wrapping up is we're pretty close, are the VEASAN towers. So we put 4 more of those VEASAN towers, which are the remote avalanche control systems, up on the Fantasy Ridge. That did require us to close the Honeycomb Canyon. That's going in this week. So hopefully, you know, some of these areas that the projects are wrapping up, we should be able to get terrain open soon, and we'll update that on our website. Remember, the mountain report on the website is the best place to see what's going on up here. So it's August. I can't believe it. You know, a lot of us are trying to get our last summer vacations before school starts. And we are in our final few weeks of 7 days. So we are going to be 7-day-a-week lift operations through the Monday of Labor Day. So you'll still have a couple more weeks to come out for the Tuesday, Thursday night twilight riding. And then after that Monday of Labor Day, we are going to go into our fall hours, and then that will be just the Friday, Saturday, Sundays from 10 to 6. So we'll run that through September into early October, and we're planning right now to close after that first weekend in October. So it's been a super fun summer. Again, we're fully at it, 7 days a week here for the rest of the month. We still have our Thursday night movies. We still have our Sunday night music, which we have moved to the Moonbeam area for the rest of the summer because of the paver project. We still have Saturday morning yogas. So, you know, if you haven't made it up here, it is glorious. The temperature up here is always cooler. It's amazing for the amount of little rain that we've had, how green everything has stayed. So it's still a really beautiful time to be here in the mountains with us. The last thing I would just point out is we have moved, the Big Conway Canyon has moved to stage 2 fire restrictions. We are at extreme wildfire danger. So if you're not familiar with that, please be sure that you check out online. Basically, you know, if you're gonna smoke cigarettes, you need to do it in our designated areas, which are the parking lots. You can't have any open flames. So because we haven't had rain in so long, we do need to take this really seriously and make sure we, you know, work together to keep these canyons free of fire. So anyway, thank you all so much. It's been a great summer. I look forward to seeing you here next month. We'll give you the real fall update and getting ready for the pop of the colors. You start to feel that a little bit at night. It's getting chilly and you just know that fall's coming, which means winter's not too far away. All right, folks, thank you so much.